Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn a topic of EVS 1, Chapter 2, Motions of the Earth. So let us first understand the term rotation. Children, you might be playing with the top. Most of you must be having. So, take a top, spin it and observe its movement. The top turns around itself. Any object that turns around itself actually turns around a certain imaginary line. The turning of an object around itself is called rotation, and the imaginary line around which it rotates is called the axis of rotation. In last lesson, you have seen rotation of planets. Children, this line is called as axis of rotation. It's imaginary, correct children? When the top rotates, we cannot see any line, but it rotates on a point. So that is imaginary line, which is called as axis of rotation. Now, let us understand the Earth's rotation. This is a globe. Correct, children? Take a globe like the one in the picture and spin it. Note the line around which it rotates. Now take a plumb line. Now children, what is plumb line? Plumb line is an instrument that is used by people who are in construction work to find the level of the wall, etc. This is a plumb line. Now take a plumb line and hold it close to the globe as shown in the picture. If you cannot get a plumb line, tie a long thread to an eraser and make one. We can also use an eraser and thread and make a plumb line. You will see that the plumb line and the Earth's axis are at an angle to each other. That is, the Earth's axis is inclined. See children, the axis of the Earth and the plumb line, they are forming an angle. That means our Earth is slightly tilted or inclined. Correct children? You can see an angle. It's an acute angle. The Earth rotates with its axis inclined like this. Inclined means it's slightly tilted. The line NS in the picture shows the Earth's axis. Line NS. It shows the Earth's axis. It passes through the center of the Earth. Correct children? It passes through the center of the Earth. The points N and S are called the poles of the Earth. North Pole, South Pole. N stands for North. S stands for South. N is the North Pole of the Earth and S is the South Pole. If a circle were drawn around the surface of the earth, exactly in between the north and the south poles, it will divide the earth into two equal parts. This imaginary circle is called the equator. The two equal parts it makes of the earth are called the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere respectively. Children, see here. Center line is the equator. Upper part is northern hemisphere. Below part is southern hemisphere. I hope they are clear with North Pole, South Pole and the equator. Now, we'll go to the next activity. Stand a candle in the middle of a large table. Draw a big circle around the candle. Place a globe at any point on the circle. Light the candle. See that it is dark in the room. Suppose that the candle is the sun. Observe which part of the globe gets the sun's light and which does not. Now, look at the globe from the direction of the North Pole. Turn it anti-clockwise. This is how the Earth rotates. That is, it rotates from west to east. You know, children, if we see that sun rises in the east and sets in the west. As the earth rotates, its different parts come into the light of the sun, one after other, and turn away from it also in the same order. Children, with your parents' help, you can do this activity at home. If you don't have globe, you can take a ball, and instead of candle, you can take a torch and see how day and night is formed. Sunset and sunrise. Stick a red bindi on the globe. Set up the previous model of the globe and the candle. Turn the globe anti-clockwise, that is from the west to east. Note when it is sunrise, noon and sunset at the location of the bindi. See, the part which faces sun has day and other part has night. After one sunrise, note when the next one occurs at the bindi. You will see that this happens when the earth completes one rotation, that is, when it makes one complete turn around itself. This period of time that the earth takes to complete one rotation is called a day. A day has two parts, daytime and nighttime, or simply day and night. For the purpose of measuring time, we divide the whole day into 24 parts, each of which is called an hour. See children, this period of time that the earth takes to complete one rotation is called a day. Here, this part is facing sun, so it has day. The remaining part has night. Day has two parts, a daytime and a night time. And for our convenience, we have divided this day into 24 hours. Children, today we have done rotation, Earth's rotation, about equator, North Pole, South Pole, sunset and sunrise. Children, read the textbook and we'll be doing next part in next video. Till then, stay safe, take care of yourself, be good children, have a good day.